Lesson 3. Adjectives. Icebreaker. Describing words are called adjectives. Adjectives describe nouns or pronouns or add something to their meaning. They are often placed close to nouns or with the different forms of the verb be. Examples: Atul brought 5 bowls of spicy soup for his friends. Could you please give me a quick recap? Kinds of adjectives. Adjectives of quality. These adjectives describe qualities of a noun or pronoun. They give an idea about the characteristics of a noun or pronoun by answering the question, what kind of? Examples: Swati has a beautiful face. The peacock is a colorful bird. They include shape, size, color, taste, appearance, material, origin, and other qualities of a person or a thing. Adjectives of quantity. These adjectives specify the quantity of a thing. They answer the question how much. They are used with uncountable nouns. Some, little, much, enough, any, sufficient, great, whole are examples of adjectives of quantity. Examples: Could you do me a little favor, please? We have enough sugar at home. Adjectives of number. These adjectives tell us how many people or things are being talked about. They answer the question how many. Adjectives of number are of 3 kinds. Definite numeral adjectives. These adjectives tell us the exact number of people or things in question. They are of 2 kinds: cardinals and ordinals. Cardinals state the number of people or things. 1, 10, 50, 100 are examples of cardinals. Examples: Tushar turned 25 today. 10 new showrooms have opened up in this market within a week. Ordinals state the order of people or things in a series. First, seventh, last are examples of ordinals. Examples: My family took me to Chandigarh last week. I was the 5th in the class to go for the Viva. Indefinite numeral adjectives. These adjectives do not denote an exact number. Few, all, several, some, many, certain, most are examples of indefinite numeral adjectives. Examples: Several fruits in the basket have gone bad. I have missed my school bus a few times this month. Distributive numeral adjectives. These adjectives are used when people or things are considered one at a time. Every, each, either, neither, another, other are examples of distributive numeral adjectives. Examples: Every student had to submit a vaccination certificate before entering the school premises. Neither of you called me. Demonstrative adjectives. These adjectives point out the person or thing being talked about in a sentence or a phrase. They answer the question which one or which ones. This, that, these, those are examples of demonstrative adjectives. Examples: This is the storybook that I was telling you about. I kept these buckets on the terrace to save rainwater. Interrogative adjectives. These adjectives are used along with nouns to ask questions. What, which, whose are examples of interrogative adjectives. Examples: Which vegetable do you not like? Whose books are those? Possessive adjectives. These adjectives show possession or belonging. They answer the question whose. My, your, his, her, its, our, your, their are examples of possessive adjectives. Examples: Kunal's cat is sitting on his lap. You can find your keys in the drawer. Emphasizing adjectives. The adjectives that are used to emphasize or show strong feelings are known as emphasizing adjectives. Own, very, complete, utter, total, absolute, pure, perfect, genuine, outright are the examples of emphasizing adjectives. Examples: Astha completed her homework on her own. It was a sincere gesture. Proper adjectives. Adjectives derived from proper nouns, example names of geographical places, countries, states, cities, are known as proper adjectives. These adjectives are often used to describe the source or origin of the object in question. Examples: Kavita and her friends ordered South Indian food. My uncle exchanged his money for Canadian dollars. Formation of adjectives. Adjectives can be formed from nouns, verbs, and other adjectives with the help of suffixes. From nouns. Examples: man, manly; courage, courageous. From verbs. Examples: advise, advisable; describe, descriptive. From adjectives. Examples: beauty, beautiful; attract, attractive. Here are some examples of adjectives formed with the help of common suffixes. Suffix, base word; adjective, base word, adjective. LESS, home, homeless; worth, worthless; hope, hopeless. Effort, effortless; use, useless. ABLE, read, readable; memory, memorable; honor, honorable; comfort, comfortable; value, valuable. IC, academy, academic; class, classic; sympathy, sympathetic; photography, photographic; science, scientific. IVE, select, selective; possess, possessive; prevent, preventive; talk, talkative; create, creative. FUL, delight, delightful; faith, faithful; skill, skillful; wonder, wonderful; cheer, cheerful. ISH, book, bookish; self, selfish; child, childish; snob, snobbish; girl, girlish. LIKE, child, childlike; lady, ladylike; life, lifelike; bird, birdlike; cloud, cloudlike. LY, scholar, scholarly; coward, cowardly; day, daily; kind, kindly; deft, deftly. SOME, quarrel, quarrelsome; trouble, troublesome; meddle, meddlesome; tire, tiresome. OUS, joy, joyous; fame, famous; ambition, ambitious; courage, courageous; glamour, glamorous. Y, sun, sunny; noise, noisy; dirt, dirty; health, healthy; cloud, cloudy. Degrees of adjectives. When we compare two or more nouns, we use adjectives in three forms: positive, comparative, and superlative. The positive degree of an adjective is used when we do not make any comparison. The comparative degree of an adjective is used when we compare two people or things, or two groups of people or things. Than is often used with a comparative degree. The superlative degree of an adjective is used when we compare more than two people or things, or more than two groups of people or things. The is used with the superlative degree. Example: his performance was good. Your performance was better. Her performance was the best. In this sentence, good is the positive degree, better is the comparative degree, and the best is the superlative degree. Here are some rules that govern the formation of comparative and superlative degrees of adjectives. The comparative degree is usually formed by adding er, and the superlative degree is usually formed by adding est. Positive, comparative, superlative. Long, longer, longest. Wide, wider, widest. Cute, cuter, cutest. Smart, smarter, smartest. Low, lower, lowest. When adjectives end in the letter E, only R and ST are added to form the comparative and superlative forms, respectively. Positive, comparative, superlative. Wise, wiser, wisest. Simple, simpler, simplest. Noble, nobler, noblest. Fine, finer, finest. Strange, stranger, strangest. When adjectives end in the letter Y and the Y has a consonant immediately before it, the Y is changed to I, and ER and EST are added to make the comparative and superlative forms, respectively. Positive, comparative, superlative. Heavy, heavier, heaviest. Wealthy, wealthier, wealthiest. Healthy, healthier, healthiest. Crazy, crazier, craziest. Funny, funnier, funniest. When adjectives end in a vowel plus consonant, the consonant is doubled and ER and EST are added to make the comparative and superlative forms, respectively. Positive, comparative, superlative. Mad, madder, maddest. Tan, tanner, tannest. Red, redder, reddest. Hot, hotter, hottest. Thin, thinner, thinnest. When adjectives are long, more and most are used with them to make comparative and superlative forms, respectively. Positive, comparative, superlative. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Exciting, more exciting, most exciting. Caring, more caring, most caring. Dangerous, more dangerous, most dangerous. Difficult, more difficult, most difficult. Some adjectives form their comparatives and superlatives in an irregular way. Positive, comparative, superlative. Good, better, best. Bad, worse, worst. Far, distance, farther, farthest. Far, position, further, furthest. Little, less, least. Watch out. We never use double superlatives. Examples: sharpest, right. Most sharpest, wrong. Correct usage of some adjectives. Some, any. Some is usually used with positive sentences and any is usually used with negative sentences. Examples: the relatives offered some money to the children. The beggar does not have any money. In interrogative sentences, both same and any are used. We use some if an affirmative answer is expected and any if a negative answer is expected. Examples: would you mind sharing some information about the results? Do you have any water? Much, many. Much indicates a large quantity of something and is used with uncountable nouns. Many indicates a large number of something and is used with countable nouns. Examples: the audience did not show much interest. Many candidates are waiting for a second chance. In interrogative sentences, much and many are used with how to ask questions. Examples: how many people registered for the competition? How much money did you collect from the donation camp? Little, a little, the little. Little, a little, and the little denote quantity and are used with uncountable nouns. Little has a negative connotation, meaning that there is not much of something. A little refers to a small amount, at least something. The little refers to the whole, though not much of something. Examples: there is a little milk in the refrigerator. The little milk in the refrigerator is not enough to feed the family of 5 cats. My mother gave the little leftover milk to the mother cat. Few, a few, the few. Few, a few, and the few also denote quantity but are used with countable nouns. Few indicates that something is not sufficient, almost none. A few has a positive connotation. It indicates a small amount, at least some if not many. The few indicates all of them, though not many. Examples: Mayank has few books to read. He borrowed a few books from the school library. Mayank studied hard from the few books he had and topped the class. Older, oldest. Elder, eldest. Older and oldest denote age. They can be used with both people and things. Example: the watch on your right is older, but the one on the left is the oldest watch in my possession. Elder and eldest are used with close family relations like brother, sister, son, daughter. Example: my father has 4 elder brothers. His eldest brother's name is Ved. Later, latter, latest, last. Later and latest denote time. Latter and last denote position. Examples: I will work on my assignment later. Assignments have to be submitted latest by 12th July. Despite being good at the game, the girl secured the last position. The rivalry between bad and good ended. The latter always win. Nearest, next. Nearest indicates the shortest distance from a point in space. Next indicates order or position. Examples: which metro station is the nearest? What's the next station? Comparatives ending in OR. Senior, junior, inferior, superior are some adjectives ending in OR. They are followed by to and not than. Examples: the students junior to us respect us. The smart boy feels superior to all of us. As, so as. As is usually used with positive statements. It indicates that things or people are similar in some way. Examples: your dress is as blue as the sky. Her handwriting is as good as calligraphy. While so as is usually used with negative statements. As can also be used similarly. Examples: the first painting is not as pretty as the second one. The first painting is not so pretty as the second one. Points to remember: some negative adjectives can be formed by adding some prefixes to the adjectives. Examples: dis, dissatisfied, disorganized. Ir, irregular, irrelevant. Un, unhappy, unlikely. Im, impatient, impossible. In, incomplete, incorrect. Il, illegal, illogical. A few adjectives such as clever and brave are formed both with ER and EST, and more and most. Some adjectives represent the highest degree and therefore cannot be used in the comparative and superlative degrees such as unique, extreme, chief, complete, perfect, entire, full, ideal, universal, eternal. Examples: Delhi has the most extreme temperatures. Wrong. Delhi has extreme temperatures. Right. Knowledge gained. There are 8 different kinds of adjectives: adjectives of quality, adjectives of quantity, adjectives of numbers, demonstrative adjectives, interrogative adjectives, possessive adjectives, emphasizing adjectives, and proper adjectives. Adjectives can be formed by adding suffixes like ly, some, able, ish to specific nouns, verbs, and adjectives. There are 3 degrees of adjectives: positive, comparative, and superlative.